Think I'm in a rush. Touch, crush, and be up. But baby, I ain't on that stuff. Drop the off and told her call me up. We can roll song. I'ma say the Bible did it. Every summer, there's one party that the richest people in America would rearrange their entire calendar just to be at. This year, the host moved the date so it wouldn't collide with literally the biggest wedding of the year. And every single person invited showed up. Anybody who's anybody was there. We talking Jay-Z, Cardi B, Tom Brady, Snoop Dogg, the Knicks after winning an NBA championship, all under one beach house. And when the night was over, the internet came back with almost nothing. No wild stories, no crazy receipts. And if your first thought was, oh, then nothing happened, then you got it completely backwards. That silence is the most valuable thing that happened all weekend. Let me show you why. For the last year on this channel, I've covered every major move in the creator economy. The deals, the fallouts, the money that nobody explains. So when a billionaire throws the most stacked party in the country and it comes back clean, I don't see a slow news day here. I see the strategy. And of course, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So first, who's actually throwing this party? His name is Michael Rubin, and if you only know him as the party guy, you're missing the entire point. Rubin runs a company that's called Fanatics.
Who am I here with today?
Michael Rubin.
For those that don't know, how did you make your billions?
Fanatics, man. I started Fanatics back in 2011. Been building and grinding every day.
How much is your company worth today?
$25 billion.
It starts with jerseys and team merch. Basically, anytime you cop your favorite team's merch, there's a good chance that the money runs through him. And he bought Topps, the trading card company. Hold that thought because we'll come back to it. But he also moved into sports betting and live events, pulling over 200,000 people through that door. Add it all up, a company valued around $30 billion with an IPO on the way. Rubin's personal net worth close to $10 billion. That's the man that's throwing a July barbecue. And here's the flex that tells you everything you need to know. This year, his party landed on the same weekend as the wedding that half the internet is just waiting for. A regular host would panic, but Michael Rubin, he just bumped his date a little earlier so nobody had to pick, because he knew people would come to the all-white party no matter when he throws it. And he was definitely right. Alicia Keys even closed the night singing Empire State of Mind with fireworks just blowing up in the background. If you take a look at that list again, that's a power ranking with the dress code. So alright, let's get into the blueprint. This is the part that everyone actually cares about. Everyone looks at that guest list and asks the same question: what crazy stuff went down in there? And that's the drama farm question, which is obviously the wrong one. The real question, the official society question, is what got built inside of there. Because look who's actually inside of that house. The biggest artists alive, active champions, a CEO of a $30 billion sports empire. Put all that under one roof on the beach with no press, barely any phones. That's not just a party. For that one weekend, that was the single biggest room of deal making power in the entire country.
It's like, yeah, let's do it. And you know, I think one of the things, because relationships are so important to me, it was kind of funny because I remember the first year doing it, you're calling people and say, hey man, I'm doing this. And I don't know how we even named the white party. I think we was just like, whatever, it's the summertime. So it's like, you go white. And we just started calling people and saying, like, we're doing this party, we're going to keep it super tight. And, you know, I remember the first year, like, everyone showed up. And for me, the capability that I have that a lot of people don't have is that I'm very comfortable to really curate something really tightly. And so that everyone knows when they walk into the party, everyone who comes to that party knows they're going to meet people around them that are really good for them in business. I think, you know, for us, the amount of great business things that have come out of that party, the amount of deals that have come out of the party. By the way, marriages. And we've got multiple marriages.
No way, who?
So now, the leak question. Why does nothing get out? I'll give you 3 reasons. Starting with 1, that door is locked down. Security searched everyone, and I mean everybody on the way in. Even Mike Tyson got pat down before he walked in. If Mike Tyson is getting checked, I'm pretty sure your phone footage is not getting out. Number 2, Michael Rubin's controlling that footage. That clean highlight reel that you saw him post, fireworks, everyone dancing, everybody just glowing, that came from his team. He's not just the host. He's the only camera that counts. You see exactly what he wants you to see, not one frame more. And 3, the big one. Everyone in that room wants it quiet. Their brands, their deals, their next move, all of it runs on discretion. You want proof? The one video that did slip out this year, which is that Tiana Taylor video, the response to that coming out wasn't a funny story. It was a threat to sue whoever recorded it. And that's the whole thing right there. The people in that room don't leak because leaking is gonna cost them. Nothing getting out, that's the win. That silence is the sound of the machine working exactly how it's supposed to.
Why do you go? I didn't get an invite this year. Honestly, I didn't get an invite.
Discretion is the currency, and that's why they pull up. You go to Michael Rubin's party because you know everyone's gonna be there. One of the only rooms at that level where you can be completely off the record with everyone who's important. And in 2026, off the record is the rarest thing that money can buy.
Don't be acting bougie, bitch. You be just like everybody else. Take that shot right now. Too many rich in the building. Shot o'clock, let's go.
Now, if you want some proof that this is about business and not all just vibes,
God, I'm talking Ruby, baby. Ruby, yo, Ruby, yo, Ruby, Jordan, Ruby, yo, this guy's insane.
don't look at the party. Look at the morning after. The day after the party, Michael Rubin shows up to a car shop called CardVault. I believe it's his own trading card shop. But he pulls up with Tom Brady, Lil Baby, and Karl-Anthony Towns, the GOAT, a rapper, and the current NBA champ, at a car shop 24 hours after the party and the fireworks. That should tell you all. And listen, y'all know this is my world too. Michael Rubin owned Tops. Those are the same cars that I'm ripping every other day. And I can tell you that his company has basically taken over the card game. But here's why that party and the card shop actually connect. For Michael Rubin, these athletes, they aren't just guests. They're the supply chain. Their names go on the jerseys. Their rookie cards move the entire market. Their faces sell the bets. So when Rubin gets Tom Brady and the current NBA champ in a room relaxed, he's standing at the dead center of the machine that made him his billions, keeping all his relationships real warm on purpose. The artist brings the culture. The athletes bring the product. And Michael Rubin owns the entire table they're sitting at. So what actually gets made in a room like that? Now, I'm gonna be real with you. This part is all speculation. I'm just assuming. Obviously, we ain't never been in those rooms, but that's literally the point. Ain't nobody got proof of what's going on in there. But I guess we have an idea or a lot of assumptions of how these rooms would actually work. Somewhere in that house, an athlete's having these 3-minute conversations with the CEO of Fanatics. And in 18 months from now, they're signing a deal or a car line or even an equity check. And you would never connect it back to July on the beach. Somewhere in that house, a rising artist gets one introduction to Jay-Z. And that one intro reroutes their entire career. Those 5-minute conversations might be worth way more than anything else that happens that night. And that's the value that you can't screenshot. And that's exactly why you keep it shut. So here's what the White Party is actually teaching us. In 2026, the most powerful currency isn't money. Everybody in that room already has money. It's access. It's who's in your room and whether you have the discipline to keep it shut. Michael Rubin didn't just build the company. He built the one room the most richest people alive will move their entire schedule just to stand in. That's a different kind of power. So if that's how you like to see the internet, the system, not the noise, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the official society. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my drops. And hit that like button so we can get this video out to more people. I'm Gabe Official. This is the official society. And until next time, I'll at your boy.
Official society.